Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 30th of September, 2024, also known as Halloween Come Early. And the reason I say that is because, as you can see behind me, I actually set up my Halloween decorations a day early and got them rolling. I also got all of my Halloween-themed animations working for the stream. And we even played a horror game today, so it kind of all went hand in hand with everything that we've been doing, which is great. So let's recap how the day went. First off, great day of support. Both streams, we hit the goals. Therefore, the streak is back again. I know it's kind of silly because the streak goes for a while and then it just kind of ends all of a sudden out of nowhere. But then it comes back for a while, and that's cool. And I'm very happy for that. Thank you to those who supported both of the streams today. Got the streak back on the first stream and continued that streak on the late stream. That is so nice of you. Thank you for that. Okay, so today's Level 1 podcast covered many topics, including a segment showing off my new Halloween decorations and animations. There was also a segment regarding some guy named Cog who decided to try to publicly insult me and got called out for it and basically embarrassed for it. And so I embarrassed him on the show. It's that simple. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to make highlights of both of those clips, but you can watch the podcast in its entirety as well. It's here already live on the channel, but those are the two clip highlights that I made for today. Then, we also talked about the merch shop and how successful it is. On day one, we sold something like 16 items, which is amazing. And that was only within the first 12 hours of the shop being live. Pretty damn cool. So I'm looking forward to more results as they come in. Let you guys know how it's going. Outside of that, various topics here or there, going over the schedule and announcing that I am going to be playing Dead Rising Remastered starting later this week. Okay. Then we jumped back into the casting of Frank Stone. And the good news is we beat it. And we even saw some alternate endings. In a nutshell, I really liked it, actually. I liked it way more than The Quarry, and I actually liked it more than a couple of the Dark Pictures anthology games. I think it's a pretty darn solid horror game with choose-your-own-adventure quick times and the like. I think that people like the playthrough, although I think a lot of people just kind of skipped it because they heard it was bad, but it's really not. It's just people are being picky about it, because it was bucks or something, but it was only like 10 hours that long. I mean, you can go back and replay the game and do alternate choices to try to get hidden collectibles and see other characters live or die, because there are different scenarios where I get certain characters will survive at the end and others will die. My first playthrough, like, almost everyone died. I only had a sole survivor scenario, and then I went back after I beat it. I replayed about a half an hour, and I was able to get 3 characters to survive. So there are definitely different ways to go about it, and it was kind of interesting to see what you could do when you choose different things. But I liked it overall, and I'll talk a little bit more about it on tomorrow's show, the podcast, that is. But thank you to those who watched and enjoyed, and you can watch the remainder of that playthrough on the channel right now on demand. Tonight was Street Fighter 6 with Terry Bogard, and I'm going to be very honest with everyone. It's right back to square one, to the days when, before I was playing at master level and I was grinding away, and I'm fighting endless armies of people who are not good at the game, literally don't understand how to play any fighting game whatsoever, but they've memorized a pattern that they saw some top player use. They studied some tutorial video, and they just do it ad nauseum online. The problem is with Terry, he's just not that good. He's got a bunch of tools, but none of the tools are particularly dominant or useful. They're just kind of there, and if you get lucky or if the opponent makes a mistake, you can hit them. But in reality, it's actually quite hard to do that because his priorities are low. He's a slower character. He doesn't have incredibly high combo ability. He doesn't have good rush down. Like, he doesn't have all of those critical things that the top tier has to dominate. Instead, he's kind of like a gimped character, honestly. I feel like he could have been good, but they just decided to nerf a lot of his stuff to not be good enough to hang. And that's disappointing because I wanted him to be good. He's a guest character and everything. He is one of the 4 DLC characters of Season 2. You want them all to be good. He doesn't hold a candle to characters like Akuma, Bison, Cammy, and even Ryu dominates him. I was fighting a Ryu tonight. The Ryu literally was walking forward, mashing jab. It stuffed all of my moves. Like, everything. The only thing I could do is, like, reversal, OD, rising tackle. Everything else was getting stuffed. I'm like, are you shitting me? Every fucking move gets stuffed by a standing jab? This is insane. So, the thing is, overall tonight, I did level up. I started in, like, the middle of 3-star diamond. By the end of the night, I was into 4-star diamond. But it wasn't fun. It was a slog. It was a big grind. It was a frustrating time. Like, I'm not saying I would never use him again, but man, he's just not fun to play with. And to give you some perspective, I was raging all night at how bad it was. It was dropped input after missing move, after why is someone just mashing and getting away with it? I can't do anything. This is stupid. And it's just ultra frustration when I have other characters at Master that I know I could be doing much better with, but I'm playing this new character and he just kind of sucks ass. All right. So, will I play him again? Maybe. But for now, after literally 3 straight streams of Street Fighter 6 Terry for fighting games, I don't want to play this game again right now. I want to break. I was so incensed and angry tonight playing this fucking game. I wasn't even talking to anyone in chat. There were contributions coming in. I was like, nah, I'm not reading them now. I'm too upset. So at the end of the night, I kind of did like a big, throw out thank you to everyone and read all the contributions, but it was already, the night was over, and it sucks because I was just too angry, and the game really just pissed me off. When I played Marvel, I didn't get that angry, the Marvel collection. This game pisses me off because of the way that they made it. It fucking sucks ass online, man. So I'm playing with a character that's not very good while I'm playing online with the netcode that's frustrating the shit out of me. I feel like Terry would be better offline. I actually feel that way because his combos are very strict timing, particularly the one that everyone does for top damage. You need to have like perfect timing, and I'm doing it exactly the same timing every single time I execute it, and half the time it works and half the time it drops. Not me, that's the netcode. That's the fucking shitty rollback netcode of this game. It's incredibly frustrating, incensing. Like, it's like, God, pissing me off, right? So anyway, I'm happy that people joined and people did say they enjoyed watching, but man, it was frustrating. But I'm happy. Thank you to everyone who supported anyway and let me hit my goals. I'm going to give it a break for a bit. I think what we'll do is play the Marvel collection a couple times in the next couple of weeks, and then maybe go back to Street Fighter 6 later. And whether or not I play Terry, I don't know. I know I will be less frustrated playing other characters. That's for sure. Okay. All right. So tomorrow, it's my final consecutive streaming day of the week. If you can believe it, the week's already over for me. All right. Because this is a very short week for me. So tomorrow, it's going to be the Level 1 podcast in the morning. And then it's going to be, the Metaphor Rifantasio demo. We're going to continue on. From what I'm going to understand, if I just rush to the end, I'll beat it tomorrow. But there is an optional super dungeon that's tough to do in this demo, and that would take a whole other stream. So depending on how much we're liking it, I may do 2 more streams of it, or I may do 1. But I do really like the demo, so maybe I would go for it and actually, do the 2 streams. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But I really like Metaphor. I hope you'll join me for it. The first day of playing it was really fun. And then tomorrow night, this is going to be great. WWE Champions. Zombies month begins tomorrow, okay? For what I'm to understand, the zombies for this month are Chelsea Green, Bret Hart, and Bailey. Every year they add new zombies, and they're all really good characters usually, but also there's an entire 6 to 7 years of previous zombies in the game that we can probably get. So tomorrow night, if you like Halloween horror, you like WWE Champions in wrestling, be here for the stream, the premiere of Zombies month. All month it's zombie content in the game, and I'm excited to show it to you, and possibly if we hit the funding goal, the King's Coffers goal, we'll do a mega poll for zombies and see if we can get some cool new zombies and stuff, okay? All right, so guys, thank you. Great streaming day today. Frustration with Street Fighter, but I promise you I'll come back and not be as frustrated this Friday for Friday Night Fights in Marvel Collection. And tomorrow I'm very excited for a fun streaming day. I hope you'll be here for it. All right, everyone? Thank you so much. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.